Hello students, today we discuss the continuation of body fluids and circulation. Already last class we discussed what are the body fluids which helps for transportation of food material, transportation of gases, transportation of hormones, transportation of nitrogenous substances. Already we discussed that is the blood as well as lymph and all. In this blood it contains maximum plasma it is present and all. That is the 55%. Along with this one, 45% that it will be present blood cells and all, formed elements and all, like red blood cells, white blood cells and blood platelets and all. So already we discussed this one. Then continuation of this one related to blood groups and all. In these blood groups, how many number of the blood groups are present and all? There is a blood group, B blood group, AB blood group and O blood group and all. So firstly they described about that A blood group and B blood group and O blood group. Karl Landsteiner described about these three blood groups and all. The name of the scientist Karl Landsteiner. Then later in 1900s and later AB blood group discovered, that is the D. Castillo Steini. D. Castillo and Steini. 1902, years are not at all important at all. So A group, B group and O group first identified Karl Landsteiner in 1900s. 1902 AB blood group also they identified and all. Later, along with this one, RH factor, they identified RH factor. What is it to be RH? Rhesus. RH, nothing but rhesus. First it is identified by the rhesus monkey, that's why they kept into the RH. It is also one type of the protein which is present on RBC. It is Landsteiner, Karl Landsteiner and Wiener. In 1940, they identified, they described about the RH factor along with this one. So normally, while blood transmission, it is required blood group and all. What is the necessary? Why we transmit the blood from one person to another person? At the time of injury, at the time of accidents, at the time of operations, at the time of that blood replacement during old age and all. So it must be required, the blood transmission. For that one, it must be knowing about what is the type of the blood groups and all. These are the types of the blood groups are present. In this blood group, it will be present two types of the proteins are present. One is the antigen, another one is the antibody and all. There will be present antigen. Normally antigens A as well as B. What type of blood protein antigens are present? Blood proteins, antigens A and B. Where it is present? On red blood cells. Plasma member of RBC, antigen A, antigen B or both antigen A, B. Some of the blood groups, they are completely absent. It is not compulsory for all type of blood. Some of the blood groups only antigen A, some other blood groups antigen B, some other blood groups both antigen A and B, some other blood groups completely absent. But whenever it is present, that is recalled as A, B antigens are present. Then what is the another? Antibodies. What is the another protein is present? That antibodies also A, B. Normally it is present in plasma of the blood and all. So antigen here also, antigen A or antigen B or both antigen A, B are sometimes completely absent. Like antigens and antibody, it is also both are one type of the proteins. Along with this one, 1940 they identified RH antigens. RH also one type of the antigens. So normally more than 80% in our country it is present into the RH factor. So rest of the percentage, the RH factor completely absent. Such type of blood group we call as RH negative. Whomever present RH antigens along with A or B or none of these one, that is we call as RH positive blood group, RH negative blood group. That is. So first of all, these blood groups, suppose what type of the genes. So these blood groups, it indicates particular genes and all. What is the gene? It will be present, the gene are, that is isoagglutinogen. Normally we call it as I and R. So on which gene the blood groups, either antigen, normally antigen, it is present under I. What is the name of the gene which are present these blood groups under I? The name of the gene under. Suppose these blood groups, normally this is the blood groups. The blood groups, these blood groups, what is the genotype of the blood groups? Genotype. The genotype of the blood group, then related to antigen. What type of antigen present on the blood group? What type of antibody is present? Antigen, antibody. Then whom it will be donate? The blood can donate. Blood can donate. So can donate to, then can get from, for whom we received one, to whom it donate one, like this one. So normally these blood groups, the antigen, whom will be donate, from whom it will be taken. Blood can donate. This is the blood can donate. Then blood can get. Blood get from. This blood can donate to, blood can get from. Where it will be taken? Where it will be taken? Such type of the blood and all. The blood get from. From where? It must be getting that blood and all. So what type of the blood groups? Normally it is present blood group A. There, what is the genotype? Blood group A genotype, either A or it is present A as well as O and all. It is present and all. Then it is the genotype. What is the antigen is present? A antigen present. The opposite, B antibody present. This A blood group person, blood can donate to whom? That person will be donate. This person can donate either A as well as AB. Blood get from whom? This person it receives. From where? This A group person it receives and out. Either A or O. So generally in our NCERT textbook they have given this related to blood get from, that donate to whom the blood, that particular blood group it receives and all. Then B blood group. In B blood group here isogenotype as well as the anisogenotype and all. This is the B antigen, A antibody. It is B as well as AB. It donate either B blood group or AB blood group. Then it is B or O and all. Similarly, AB blood group. AB blood group only A as well as B, that genotype. Because of antigen. Based on the antigen, here it is present and all, the genotypes and all. Then antibody, there is a completely absence of the antibody in the plasma of the AB blood group person. That's why whom the blood can donate to, this person can donate only AB group and all. But whom it will be received under either A, B, AB, O. Like this people it receives under. Then O blood group. Here the genotype O. Then antigens are absent. Only A, B antibodies are present under. This person it donate to. The person can donate A, B, AB and O. The O person can donate to either A, B, AB, O and all. Then it get from O blood group only. They receives only O. Based on this one, once again observe very carefully. It is very, very important. Not only this class, in 12th class also it acts as a very important role. That is A group, B group, AB group and O group. What is the genotype? I for isoagglutinogen. On that gene, on RBC, it located that antigens under. That's why either homo, both are similar, we call as homo, either hetero, either A or O. That's why based on this genotype only, our parents, mother blood group is B, father blood group is A, the children blood group will be O because of the genotype. That you know in 12th class and are very detailed and these are the antigen. Whatever these blood group, same antigen. The reversible opposite antibodies are present and all. Similarly, who will be donated? Based on this one, which blood group we call as universal donor? Based on this one, we call as universal donor blood group. That is the O and R. Similarly, universal that recipient. Universal recipient. That is the AB and R. Here, the AB it will be received. AB here is there. It is the universal recipient. O blood group, that person can donate any others. The person can donate any others and all. But here, related to positive and negative, RH positive and negative and all. So based on RH factor, it is again the blood it will be coagulated or it is mismatching. It is not at all matching based on the RH factor. So RH factor, based on the RH factor, it is the blood will be mismatching. When it is mismatching related to blood, suppose the person blood group RH, such type of blood group we got as A positive. Suppose A blood group, if it is positive, we got as a positive blood group. This positive blood group person donate only positive persons. Suppose negative person, the positive blood group person donate negative blood group person. First time it is not at all that much severe harmful effect. The second time also the person receives negative blood group person receives positive blood group person. Against antibodies are formed. It will be causes to the agglutination, the clumping, mismatching in that sense related to clumping. It is not at all matching in a proper manner at all. So positive blood group person, either A positive, B positive, AB positive, O positive, the positive blood group person before the blood receiving, before donating and all, it must necessary. The positive blood group person can donate only positive. Suppose unfortunately first time negative, minor happen, it is not at all harmful one. Second time also appropriate antibodies, it is a clumping, then it is a coagulation, it will be blood will be clotting, unable to flowing throughout this one. It may be causes harmful effect of this one. Then similarly, so positive blood group person, positive blood group can donate only positive blood group persons. Maybe some rare cases negatively, first time nothing happened, second time such type of antibodies are formed and all. Here, one more they have given in our NCERT book and suppose one pregnant woman has present negative blood group. Negative blood group. One pregnant lady, it has present negative blood group. Then what is the possibility of their fetus? Suppose the fetus related to inside the baby, the fetus blood group is the positive, either A positive, B positive, irrespective of this one. Fetus blood group will be positive, the mother blood group will be the negative if it is the pregnant and all. Then what is the harmful effect in future and all? The first time in first pregnancy, the RH antigens are not exposed to mother's blood. So RH antigens are not exposed to the mother's blood and all because of the placenta. Even though minor amount of blood transmission takes place, it is not that much and all, severity and all. After delivery of the first baby, little amount, minor amount, the against RH antigen, RH antibodies are formed. So after completion of first delivery, the RH antibodies are formed. Here, after delivery, little amount of RH antibodies are formed in mother's blood. So RH antibodies are formed. Very less amount of RH antibodies are formed in mother's blood. Even though the second pregnancy, in the second pregnancy, the same mother, if it get that particular positive blood group of the fetus and in second pregnancy, already RH antibodies, it is a little amount it is formed. Further, it develops maximum number. Whenever enter into the second pregnancy, the mother's RH antibodies to react with RH positive antigen of fetus. Then it may be causes one positive, one negative. If it is the clumping, it is not possible, it is not supposed to immediately that particular. It may be causes to the jaundice. It may be causes to the clumping of blood. It may be causes to the destroying of RBC. So such type of condition, erythroblastis fetalis. This condition we call as erythroblastis. That is fetalis. It may be causes to the jaundice one. If it is present little bit severity, it may be causes to the death of that particular baby and all. That's why whenever that particular baby, the first pregnancy, the mother, if it is identified into the negative blood group and all, immediately after completion of first pregnancy, first delivery of the baby, that doctors must give to the anti-RH antibody injection and all. Doctors can give that anti-RH antibody injections to prevent erythroblastosis. This is very important. That anti-RH antibody injection. Then even though unable to formation, even though little amount of RH positive antigens present inside the mother's blood, unable to react, unable to formation. Because of this particular injection, it is suppressed and down. That's why before blood transmission, it must knowing whether it is the positive blood group, whether it is the negative blood group. Positive blood group people can donate only positive. Negative blood group people can donate only negative. Otherwise, such type of the against antigen antibodies reaction, they may be causes of clumping. It may lead to the erythroblastolysis, that means the destroying of RBC. If it is destroying of RBC, unable to exchanging of the gases and all. Then that's why it is very important whenever distribution, whenever the transmission of the blood and all. How blood will be transmission, either arteries and veins towards the veins. Towards the veins, compulsory the blood it will be transmitted whenever injury, whenever operation, whenever accident, such type of whenever delivery, such type of cases, blood transmission, blood it must be required from one person to another person. Before that one, it must be testing not only which blood group, not only type of the blood group, but also either RH factor, whether it is a positive or negative. Based on this one, it must donate. It must be matching. Otherwise, it may be causes to the clumping of the blood and all. Then related to what is meant by coagulation? What is meant by coagulation of the blood and all? What is meant by coagulation? Just now I said that is the clotting of the blood. Clotting. When the blood will be clotting, when it is necessary, the blood will be clotting when it is necessary. The coagulation of the blood. Coagulation of blood. Or blood clotting. That is related to blood clotting. When blood will be clotting, whenever get a minor injury. Normally, after a certain period of time, minimum 3 to 6 minutes. 3 to 6 minutes, whenever get injury in our body, it gets stops the bleeding of the blood and all. What happen after get injury? Why the blood will be clotting? Wherever the place it get into the injury and all. The place of wherever the site of the place, wherever site of the body, it get injury and all. Within 3 to 6 minutes, how it get clotting of this one? How it get prevent loss of the blood from our body? If it is a severe injury, that is maximum. If it is minor injury, I am talking about this one. So coagulation. So which one supporting? It is very necessary. Which particular mineral act as a crucial role for the coagulation of the blood or clotting of the blood when get injury and all? Calcium ion act as a very crucial role and all. Here, whenever that injured tissue, wherever get an injury in our skin, the injured tissue immediately it produce one particular protein. The name of the protein we called as thromboblastin. Injured tissues to produce thromboblastin. Injured tissues, it produces thromboblastin immediately after releasing of this one. Wherever get injury, the injured part stimulate blood platelets. At the same time, blood platelets. What is the scientific name of blood platelets? Thrombocytes. We call it thrombocytes, leukocytes, erythrocytes and thrombocytes and all. These thrombocytes, these thrombocytes after getting stimulated the injured tissues and all, it is also that platelet thromboplastin. It is also thromboplastin. It releases thromboplastin, one type of the protein. This thromboplastin is an injured tissue. Immediate after injury, it will be immediately activate and release one more thromboplastin. Whatever the formation of the thromboplastins collectively, this thromboplastin collectively, it formation of this one prothrombinase. It formation of this one prothrombinase or thrombokinase. with the help of calcium ions. With the help of calcium ions, it will be helpful. Prothrombinase or thrombokinase, one enzyme, it will be released. Within 3 to 6 minutes, that actions will be takes place. Injury takes place immediately to produce one protein. The name of that protein we call as that is the thromboplastin. Similarly, the blood platelets also it stimulates and releases platelet thromboplastin and with the help of calcium, it releases one particular enzyme. The name of the enzyme we call as prothrombinase or thrombokinase enzyme and all. So this thrombinase and all, it will be that prothrombin. This prothrombin, it converts into the thrombin with the help of along with the calcium ions. For which purpose this prothrombinase or thrombokinase will be helpful? Whatever the prothrombin, where it is present, the plasma of the blood. Prothrombin is present plasma of the blood. How it will be get? With the help of vitamin K. The liver, it is synthesized prothrombin and all. So prothrombin is the protein. It is synthesized from liver. Then it get into the plasma of the blood and all. So for production, for synthesis of prothrombin, vitamin K is necessary. It is present in the plasma of the blood. It is present the plasma of the blood and all. With the help of prothrombinase or thrombokinase, it converts into the thrombin and all. So whatever the thrombin, again fibrinogen, it is also the dissolved protein which are present in plasma of the blood. It is also plasma of the blood. It converts into the fibrin with the help of thrombin along with the calcium ions. Fibrinogen, it is also dissolved state of this protein present into the plasma of the blood. Whatever thrombin, along with the thrombin and calcium ions, it converts into the fibrin. So fibrin along with the blood cells. Now, fibrin along with the blood cells collectively to formation of the network fiber and all. It formation of network. So like this network, it will be formed wherever get injury. It will be caused to the clotting of blood. The clotting of blood. Within 3 to 6 minutes, this process takes place. Wherever get injury, immediately it stimulates and releasing of that thromboplastin and all. Similarly, blood platelets also it releases thromboplastin, both with the help of calcium, prothrombinase as well as thrombokinase, one enzyme releases. This enzyme with the help of prothrombin already which is present in protein into the plasma of the blood, then it converts into the thrombin and all. With the help of this thrombin along with the calcium, the fibrinogen, the plasma of the protein, it converts into the fibrin. This fibrin along with the blood cells, it forms into the mesh-like structure, net-like structure. That's why whenever injury, immediately within particular minutes, it gets completely clotting and all. So this is the procedure for this one. Vitamin K act as a very crucial, as well as calcium ions also act as a very important role. Vitamin K helpful synthesis of this one, prothrombin. Synthesis of prothrombin, then it releasing into the blood plasma and all. So these two along with this fibrinogen, this one act as very important. So this process, the coagulation clotting process, we call as cascade. This is we call as cascade. Why it is called as cascade? Not only this one, but also Hagman's factor, Prober-Stover factor. Like this, many other it will present. No need, but this is very, very important. Observe very carefully. That is the coagulation of blood. These are the blood groups. Everything will be present. Okay. Remaining we discuss in next class.